Okay, so this is the first time I've really tried to record anything like this, and I will be recording the rights that the ones who make Subnautica give those to be able to do these videos. As long as I don't post anything offensive or anything like that, then it's okay. They generally don't mind. Right now I'm pretty much showing off the base that I've made, my main base. I was trying to do a deal where I showed off one deal. These are bioreactors. I've actually stuck floaters in these. That's what they call that. For those that don't know, they attach to rocks and they don't float in here. And I've planted some of this. This is basically like my little office space. I finally got the stuff to implement a nuclear reactor here. Yay! And I went beneath the island with the exosuit because I spawned the exosuit in, and I'll get into that in a minute. And I found a whole bunch of uranite, and so I made these reactor rods, that stuff, and just went to town with that. Oh, my fishy tank. Fishy tank. Oh, I love my fishy tank. I love having these guys in there. I love the bone sharks, the stalkers. Those are my favorite ones. I had a lot of these rabbit ray ones. I really wish I could find some more of their eggs, but I haven't. And I love these jellyfish ones, and you find those in the mushroom fields in here. For those that don't know, Subnautica is basically this game where this huge freaking ship, which isn't far from my base sadly, has crashed. And you're basically the only survivor. You occasionally get messages from other pods that, I was trying to hit the message thing. Get group whoa, that's weird. This is the Aurora Senior Engineer. Broadcasting from Lifepod 7, where he survived impact with floating devices have failed. Deploy sinking coordinates attached will attempt to repair, anticipating losing radio. And you know, I've tried finding a lot of these other life pods, and when I get there, there's like nobody, so I don't know if they'll eventually change things to where there is somebody. But so far, there's usually not.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
One of the things I want to bring up in this right to begin with is that I originally did try to do a Survivor series with this. Well, not really a series, and I keep doing that. But I would do a survival game. And I only got so far, and then I got frustrated and couldn't do anything anymore, and so I left the game for a while. And then, you know, it finally occurred to me. I was like, okay, so I'm busting my rump, saying here, trying to survive in a series that this is beta version. Sooner or later, there's going to either be an extremely huge update, or they're going to finally make the official, the official version of this. And then, you know, pretty much everything I'll have done and put all this work into will get wiped. So it kind of seems like self-defeating at that point, but it actually helped me realize something, that I wanted to get into some of the cooler parts of this and to start using some game codes here and there in order to do a few things. Now, I'll say that I'm one of those people that I get scared of the ocean, the idea of the ocean, and its wide open spaces, like where you can't see, this is almost like a horror game to me. Areas you can't see, and like areas further down deep in there, that's almost as scary to me as somebody wandering around that's dark in a zombie game. I'll just say that now. It is to me. It really is. But one of the things that I liked about was I was watching other YouTubers there for a while and things, and I noticed that when you got the exosuit or the sub, one, the Reapers generally don't attack the sub very much. And two, when you get the exosuit, hey, you. Yeah, you're gonna fight me. Fight me. Actually, if I fight you, I'm gonna knock you out in 2 hits, so just piss off, will you? Oh! Try not to hit the fish. I will kill them if I happen to stomp on them or hit them or something. Okay. Where am I? Alright, so I eventually decided I would start spawning in, stuff. And using things like that to do things. And, you know, just quit being so, oh, I gotta do the survival thing, I can't use codes and I can't use this, that would be cheating. And I started going, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to start using some of the codes and putting in things and doing that way sometimes. And I try not to very much, I try to minimize it to a certain amount, but for game like the exosuit and some of its upgrades and things like that, I started to kind of give myself some slack on that one. And part of the reason why I got the exosuit was Reapers, and I'll explore those at some point. Not after Salt. But Reapers are dangerous little buggers that, well, they're not little, they're huge. They're called Reaper Leviathans, and they're one of the bigger things in this game. And they're also one of the meanest things in this game. They just attack and attack and attack and attack and kill you and attack. And, I kept encountering those every time I went anywhere near the things that you're just supposed to go over there, brave them, and, all this stuff. There's one! Oh, you weren't around earlier when I was trying to make a recording and show people. No! Now, the exosuit can only go up via thrusters, so I'm just trying to get near him. I can't really swim with it. Oh, hey, no! Oh, I thank you, I don't want to hit you. These are possibly one of the most gentle things in the entire game. They're called leafbacks, and they don't hurt anything. They're like possibly the coolest thing, but they actually also remind me of the aliens in the Independence Day movie. Yeah, they kind of remind me of that. I think it's the tentacle things, but they're loud, but I love them. They're like my favorite part. Where'd you go? Oh, I lost him. There was actually one that when I was trying to take pictures of it the other day, it went into the freaking dunes. And I was like, what are you doing going into the dunes? I've had that issue a lot lately. They seem to be glitching into the rocks. I actually haven't terraformed very much stuff. In fact, everything I've been terraforming is away from all these animals, but I don't know if it glitches out later parts of the game because a lot of them have been going into the ground and the mountains and other things more lately than they were before. So I'm kind of wondering if that's partially my fault. Mushrooms already? I'm over here? I didn't realize I was over here. I just wanted to show off part of what this exosuit can do, but I started spawning it in, one, because I thought it was cool, two, it helped give me confidence to go near certain areas where the Reapers were in order to get some of the stuff I needed to get, because I was just too scared to go near those areas after a while, because every single time I went near the area, I never got lucky. Well, I won't say I never got lucky. I did get lucky a few times and didn't get killed right away by a Reaper or got away from a Reaper. But I didn't get lucky in the terms that I just didn't encounter one. That I pretty much always encounter one. Active lock zone by the dunes. Mushroom forest, so probably. Oh, hello, you. Aha, lithium. Just pick it up. Did I not clear out? Oh. Okay, let me go into here. Because I don't feel safe out of the suit. Okay. Okay, that's good. I thought I cleaned out the suit though. No, that would be a negative. Negatory on that, man. Oh, then I cleared out the other suit. I forgot to do this one, okay. Well, wouldn't that just have it? Another bone shark egg. You find a lot of the bone shark eggs in the, these mushroom areas. I found out, even though you don't encounter them very much, they seem to lay their eggs in, wow, really? Yeah. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me put that up. Wow, really? I need to adjust some of the sounds on this one the next times. But, oh, now one of their eggs. I want a shiny egg. Oh, well, not a shiny egg. Come on, my inventory isn't that full. Oh, okay, it is that full.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, it's just gonna roll away. Yeah! It's screeching buggers. I need to expand that inventory and I just haven't. I expanded it on my other suit, but not this one. Okay, I know I can get this, and that's the last. But I wanted to show some of this off. I can turn this down a little bit now so it's not killing people's ears. But I wanted to show off kind of why I was going like me, because of that sound from those. That screeching. Those are actually the bone sharks. And at first when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, that's probably a reaper. There's a reaper around here somewhere. There was no reaper around that area because this is the second set of mushrooms. There are two, I believe it's the west. And the mushrooms to the west, there isn't, eventually when you go past them a certain amount, there is a reaper. And, over in the dunes. So if you leave the mushroom fields and you go towards the dunes, you can encounter a reaper. But for the most part, the mushroom, ooh, I just killed that. I know I did. The mushroom fields also border where there's a, the floating islands and the stuff there. And there are a ton of bone sharks in the floating islands, which is part of the reason why... Hello, sand shark. Why there were... why there was all that screeching and stuff, because the freaking bone sharks make that screech a lot, and that echo. And it's very similar in a lot of ways to what you hear from the Reaper Leviathans. So, ooh, if I go out there in order to scan that, you're going to get me on. Die! Die! Those are, those are pretty mean too. They will get you, which is part of the reason why I was killing them. Okay. What's the CMOC upgrade console fragment? Okay. I can't pick up all of that because I have a full yeah, I'm very close to the underwater island where I left that. Because I'm close to that mushroom area and that. I know. Oh, maybe I am closer to the Reapers than I thought. I'm walking towards the underwater islands now. And I know those underwater islands are over there. That's pretty far out in those mushroom fields. Mushroom fields do border an area where the Reapers are, so maybe I was closer than I thought. Lucky me. And I actually haven't jumped to upgrade on my exosuit right now, so that's why you can actually do this pretty good. Oh, you know what? I think I was. And I know one of my wow, okay. Yeah, because if that's where my underwater island thing is. Oh, another one of you. Go away. Both of you. My stuff's over there. Moderately safe in the kelp forest. That's the mushroom forest, that's the underwater islands. Okay, so... So... That was a lot of sand, so I probably was... Whoa! Closer than I thought, and I actually misplaced my deal for the underwater islands a little bit when I did it, and I placed it actually closer to the mountain island region. It's sort of in between the underwater islands and the mountain islands. Okay, my stuff's off over that way. So it's kind of between one place and another. I actually placed it off to the side a little. All this screeching and stuff. Jeez. But, I know I was headed somewhere and I just got wandered off on my train of thought. I started thinking about where I was. Oh! And there's my ship. Okay. Mostly, I've been doing things to build in here a lot. I started just kind of spawning some things in, doing things. I spawned the exosuit in because I wanted to actually explore areas and not just be too scared to death to do it, because I noticed you can actually attack the Reapers when you're in the exosuit. If they try to attack you, sometimes they'll grab you, yes. But the exosuit survives it a lot better than, say, the
Welcome
Seamoth.
aboard, Captain.
And let me show what the Seamoth is like. Let me see. Over here. Seamoth, it's like a little pod. And I called this one Death Trap because that's... I was exploring places, and after a while, when I got the modification area for it, I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna call this one Death Trap and make it bright red so that everything can see me. And mostly so that I could see it. But I called it Death Trap because it was like every time I turned around I was running into things that could kill me and kill my pod there. And you saw how it looked. Yeah, wrong turn again. This area always confuses me. The Reapers are big enough, they just grab this thing, shake it around, bang it up against things, and they can do between 40 and 60 damage on it. Like, easily. With, you know, out even breaking a sweat. So, you know, encountering one of them is... it's just dreadful. Okay, you know, I keep going back and forth here, and it's because I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. I need to go through here. I can't eat that right now. Actually,
Caution. Mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
Yes, as soon as I unload this truck. Okay, this was supposed to be my silver one, but, you know, what the hell. Crystal, lead, some more of this, some of this, okay. There we go. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. Guess I'm going in the right direction here. Okay. I used a bunch of lead in making upgrades and things. Okay. Okay. Oh, now we're set for the road. Little aquarium I have over here for peepers, hoverfish, boomerang fish, air sacs, and those ones are eyes, I think those are, yeah. And those air sac ones are actually some of the beginning fish that you eat to start with a lot. Just in order to be able to make water or anything else, you use them a lot to begin with in order for survival. Okay, now I have... Oh, that's right, I have to empty out that because that's the one that... That's always a little unnerving. Going outside and seeing that. Okay, because I want to put these in my other tank. Okay. I'm not going to use my Cyclops, I'm going to use Death. And I can't get to the island really in my exosuit. I mean, I probably could with the upgrade I've done. But, yeah. And you're supposed to be able to put your exosuit into the moon pool area there that the sea moth just came out of, and you're also supposed to be able to put it into your ship, your Cyclops ship, Cyclops. But every time I do lately, as soon as I go to deploy it out of those, I die in it. And a few times it actually, one time I was trying to go ahead and have my exosuit leave my Cyclops ship. And somehow, in some ways, it's like it accidentally hooked onto the Cyclops and drug it down on it, and I died and it completely, I respawned in my sub. But, I looked out and my exosuit was completely crushed and destroyed and it was everywhere. And I was like, what the hell? And so there's still a lot of glitches with the exosuit, even though I've spawned it in, and it's been a major helper for getting to the deep areas and just feeling more confident going in areas where reapers are and stuff like that. This is the big floater island. It has a lot of resources. That's actually where I picked up the tree stuff, and you see that it's pretty much, whoa, try to move around under here. It's a float, not because it's connected to anything, but because it's got these floaters under it. Floaters just make rocks and things float, and that's what these do. And these are like huge versions. So I eventually, when I said like I quit building, I quit trying to do a survivor version of this so much, and I started using some codes here and there. That's when I decided I was going to build a freaking base out here on the island. I had started to, but I never got around to really doing very much. And then when I was using those, I still try to gather a lot of resources on my own and use those. But occasionally, I just, you know, I'll just load up some things instead and just be like, okay, you know what, screw it. I'm loading this stuff in instead. Just, you know, give me the items while I build, okay? And that, it's just easier when I'm in the middle develop something rather than stop what I'm doing, go get more stuff. And yeah, I have a lot of water in here right now. Mostly a lot of salt though from that. It's very salty. But this over there you can see is the Aurora. And that's the thing that crashed that I'm pretty much the only survivor of. You keep getting readings from other life pod areas. Okay, that one's still active. Okay, that one's active. And this is one of the glitches that if the team that does Subnautica sees this, I would like them to see this. This is an interesting glitch. If you start building your deal over the waterline and then you try to transcend into it and you don't just use like a pipe deal that I'm having a hard time using, getting it to actually go in right, and you just build through it, then you end up with that nice lovely waterline there.